Hey, it's us once again. I'm JT. Got my homeboy with me. Say something, Mike.
What it do?
And that's what he says.
That ain't even sound right.
Nope.
That wasn't gangster at all. What it do? You gotta.
But he's here. I'm guessing.
You see me? I'm guessing. This just might be your ghost. What are you talking about?
It is the ghostly season, might be.
It is. You dressing up for Halloween this year?
You
know it's gonna be on a Saturday.
Oh, okay. So seem like you can do extra on Saturday. I didn't know.
No, I know we
Saturday
we
the
try
14th?
to record Fridays or Saturdays or whatever. So
Oh, okay.
you might have to dress up for the people.
Oh, okay.
Tell some ghost stories.
What? Okay. I don't know any, but I guess I got about a good
You
month.
got ain't no good month. You got like 3 weeks.
It's just what the third might be.
Anyway.
Oh, I tell you. We here, goddammit. Let's start off. Old August Alsina is in the news. What happened was my boy was on stage performing. And what else would he be doing?
He was on stage eating. Just chilling.
And he's on stage with and he bring, I guess part of his routine that he has, he brings up a fan or a woman, and I guess going to serenade them,
We see it all the time.
Yeah. It's nothing new as far as R&B and everything like that. And so he brings this young lady up and sits her down on the stool.
She looked good too.
Yeah, she did look nice, and starts singing, and it started off looking kind of creepy because how he was,
his hand was around her neck.
It looked like a rapist singing, a rapist serenading their
Yeah, it's like don't cry.
And then
Everything's gonna be all right.
and slowly had his hand. I'm like, is he going to choke
like
in front of everybody?
Yeah, I was like, what is this song about?
Yeah.
Does this make any sense because of the song?
Yeah.
It was.
That was weird,
Yeah, but it didn't stop there.
That was like two different emotions. Should I feel this?
Should we be watching this?
Yeah. But anyway, he had his hand like somewhat like at the bottom of her neck, and then he moved slow and started, like grope the titty and shit.
Mm-hmm. And he went from this side, grabbing, trying to see like where my change at. You got my keys in there.
Or he looked like for his spot or something. Oh, there it goes.
And then he moved over to the other side, and she was wearing like this dress where her boobs was kind of cut out a little bit. It was looking real nice. And so he moved to that side, and then you saw her hand like, and she's moving up like, hey. She's still trying to save face, but what you doing here? Like, I got kids. My boyfriend in the audience. This ain't cool.
I mean, it could have been like she, because she had a nice little smile on her face, and so it could have been like a nervous smile, or it could have been, but not like here, but like in the back, she would have took it off anyway. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But
he turned it into like a hug.
Oh yeah, and then it still looked like I'm gonna choke the shit out of you. It just the whole thing just looked menacing. It just didn't look right. I don't know. It started off wrong.
I guess you gotta be, if you was like a diehard August Alsina fan, like the young girls, they probably would have loved it, and it probably would have made a lot more sense to them because whatever. But she didn't seem to me like she was expecting it. She probably wouldn't mind, but maybe had he whispered in her ear and told her, them titties is mine. She would have, understood a little bit better and not try to, kind of block him because he's doing too much.
Oh yeah.
In front of she probably was there with her church people.
No.
Nope.
This ain't like our mission album.
It could
no.
The youth choir. You never know, bro.
Well, as the videos I seen on Facebook, you never know.
You never know.
Because it's getting crazy up in the church. But I heard like this is what he do. Like, you know,
the titty grabber.
Titty grabber, like I heard one story, like he tried to go in for a kiss and the old chick pulled back. You know, he had a couple of pullbacks. They had a couple of stories on there. They're like, you know, they don't want no August love, and then he trying to give it
freely, evidently.
Yeah, and nobody's accepting, I guess.
There should be a memo going out that, you know, if you go to a August Alsina performance, in order to get on stage, you got to be willing to
get touched up.
Yeah,
just, you know, don't, you know, expect it, but
anything ranging from a kiss, a titty grab, a booty grab, or him just slapping you in the face with his balls.
Oh.
one of those options.
Did you just grind on me?
A little, yeah. Anyone, you know, you have to be cool with.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are women out there that like them like that. So
I guess. Moving forward. Derrick Rose, point guard for Chicago Bulls.
How long have you been on that team?
Since 08. So what's that? Seven years?
Has there been a season where he didn't actually get hurt and he was able to play a full season?
Like his first couple of years, like the first 3 years.
Is he too old? Like what's wrong with his body?
Derrick Rose only about like 27.
So he don't drink enough milk. He got weak bones or something.
I don't know. I got PhD behind my name. I don't know, man.
But you supposed to follow up with the injury.
But I ain't in there with the doctor though. That's HIPAA. I don't want to break no HIPAA laws. You ask me about this man's personal business. So if I did know, I wouldn't tell you. God damn it.
I ain't in there with the doctor. Right on.
But the story goes, he's been accused of rape. His ex-girlfriend that he had, I think his relationship for a couple of years, I think between the years of 2011 and 2013. And she said during that time he would want her to masturbate in front of him while he watched. You know, it's like some freaky shit.
Yeah, but that don't seem.
No, I mean, but you know, she didn't. You know, she wasn't with it. He wanted to sleep with her friends. He wanted her to allow him to do that, and he wanted also to wanted her to engage in group sex. And she said, you know, she wasn't for none of that. And so, then how they relationship somewhat ended. This particular story. They were at, I believe, his house. It was him and his friend. It was her and I guess her friend. Mm-hmm. And she's saying that he slipped something in her drink, and she you know, I guess got affected from it. And her friend noticed. You know, someone said, you know, I'm taking her home. Got her cab and took her home. And then she says they came. They went in from like the back gate or whatever. And came in and raped her. And she said she remembers them raping her, but she doesn't remember nothing else. You know, she don't remember them coming in. She just remembered the I guess the action. Yeah. And so and his story was they came to the house, him and his friend. She came to the door, the gate, opened it up, they went to the house and you know and engaged, and, you know, in group love. And now she's saying, you know, it's two different, you know, conflicting stories. So, you know, lawyers got to be. He better lawyer up.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, did they participate in group sex before this?
It seems like this what he likes, and this what I guess he been wanting her to, you know, doing that. It seems like they've done that before. Mm-hmm. How she, you know, how it's playing out. Mm-hmm. It seemed like, you know, this is their thing.
Did she say like why she's like dealt with them or even continued the relationship when he started trying to pull out this freaky shit that she wasn't with? Like that doesn't really make sense to me.
Well, you know, this is like the fifth highest paid man in sports.
So you think money has something to do with it?
Prestige, power, you know, that attracts women. They'll stay for a lot of things.
So he's saying it was consensual, and she's saying
she's saying nah.
Do we know
this particular night?
Right. That's crazy.
And so, you know, I'm like, hey, you never know, you know. You never know, especially with the social media now. You never know nobody. You find different stuff, people's secrets, and you know.
Hey, you can't put it. Cause remember, we with Darren Sharper, we talked about him a couple times.
Yeah, I just saw the brother on ESPN, and the next day I'm like, what?
He's accused and even pled guilty for all his shenanigans.
Football news.
Yes. So I don't put anything past anybody. I mean, it could happen. I mean, you just hate to hear stuff like this, but.
Yeah, and he ain't doing. And just like you asked earlier, he just had another injury. He broke up his orbital bone. He got elbowed in practice because they get geared up for the new season, and this happened like within a week. This week, and so he won't be.
Why they can't drop him? Because he got a contract.
But he's good when he's healthy. But that's the thing. He's not. He doesn't stay healthy. But he's great. He's been MVP. Like that 2011 season, and that was on like his third. He was on like 22. He's like the youngest MVP ever, even before LeBron.
But if we can't use you to be great, then I mean that has to account for something.
It does, but you know they hoping and wishing. I think
still.
I mean because he played last year and he was good, and so they just hoping. It's almost like a Grant Hill situation.
Like, man, you need to get your shit together.
You mean like Weezy and leave? You gotta leave that bitch alone to get his mind right.
On what?
I said with Weezy, that song he got out right now.
Oh, I had to live. Okay.
But it's.
I guess we'll see what how this plays out. I think he was posting online talking about how he has like proof or whatever that it was consensual. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Lastly, I heard a story. I was watching the news, and it was one of them stories. It was this woman. She was blind, and the thing is, she poured draining cleaner. I don't know, like Drano.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah,
a Drano type.
Draining cleaner.
I already know when it came, it was coming out wrong. Right? Like this ain't it. But yeah, we gonna say like a Drano type, cleaner. And she poured it in her eyes. And the thing is, she wanted to be blind. She grew up wanting to be blind. She had like some type of mental disorder where like able-bodied people think they supposed to be handicapped.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Dada.
I never heard of this, and the fact that we already got a name for it.
Yes,
like it's an actual condition. Means she's not the first person to do something like this. It may not be blind, but the fact that you got a word,
people. Let me give you the word. It's body integrity identity disorder. BIID. They even got an acronym. That's
now
that's crazy.
She says she used to stare at the sun.
Yeah.
Try to blind herself.
She said her mama told her that.
Well, that's what my.
If you stare at the sun, but it almost seemed like
her mama didn't know that she wanted to be blind.
But it almost sounded like, okay, you want to be blind and stare at the sun, not how we think.
Yeah, because when our parents told us, it's like you better not stare at that sun, because you're gonna end up being blind.
Don't get too close to the TV. And we find out it ain't gonna hurt your visions, but that's what they say.
I remember that. You too close to that TV.
You too close. Sit back.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
I can't enjoy my cartoons. Me and DuckTales ain't doing nothing to you. But and she poured it, and then she said when she did it,
I thought she said she went to like some type of psychologist that helped her do this.
I didn't read that one.
They call it it was like some sympathetic psychologist that
went ahead and
they numbed her eyes and then put some drips of the drain cleaner in her eyes to help. And I'm like,
it sounded like I guess I thought she did it. Okay, this it. Michael First, the clinical psychiatrist.
No, he's the one who.
Oh, okay. He's just the same person. I don't know anybody else.
They said by the time she was 21, the idea of being blind was a non-stop alarm that was going off. So she sought the help of a sympathetic psychologist to help her carry out her ultimate desire in 2006. They gave her eye-numbing drops before sprinkling a few droplets of drink. Like the fact that you psychologists and like you, okay, how can we do this? Just look under the cabinet and see what we got.
Yeah. Oh, like, whatever cleaner.
Whatever we think is gonna burn a little bit. And she said it burned like hell.
Yeah.
But it made her happy because she's like, finally.
I'm blind. I feel, and she's smiling while she's brailing, and I mean, just feeling good.
It's hard to, you want to be like, what the hell were you thinking? Well, yes, what the hell were you thinking? But the fact that she has this mental disorder, I don't know.
Man, I mean, you can see perfectly.
I'm like, why didn't your ass just walk around with eye patches? It serves the same purpose. Yeah, she do.
Just like, transgender, they want to chop it off.
Oh.
They want to.
Well.
They want
to. I guess that's one way to compare it. They've been feeling like they was living in the wrong body for all their life, and she felt like she wasn't supposed to be like. How?
I don't get it.
I'm not supposed to be seeing right now, like just.
And she grew up like this. Like
I would like to talk to her parents. Like, what were y'all telling her when she was telling y'all these things? Maybe they never had a conversation about it. Because some parents, when you say dumb shit like, because this sounds dumb to us. When you say dumb stuff like this, they're like, if you don't get your dumb ass out of here, because it don't make sense.
Before I make you blind, before I really make you blind. That's what I would.
That's when she don't leave because she won't do it, Mom. Do it. That's what I've been wanting all this time. That is crazy.
They do it, man. That would look so weird. It's like somebody fighting like a whooping or something.
Yeah. I ain't supposed to be walking, so you do whatever you can to cut your legs off.
Yeah.
To make it real. And then I think she got a job, but she's trying to teach other blind people how to live with their disabilities. Like, I'd be like, you ain't real. You better get your, like, I would feel disrespected.
Yeah, especially if you tell your story to somebody that's already blind.
Right, that didn't choose to be that way. Yeah. And you had a choice, you had sight,
But it's a mental disorder, so,
yeah. So I know at least one blind person smacked the shit out of her when they found out.
And she wouldn't have saw it coming either.
You going straight to hell, brother. Ask God to forgive you. I mean, nope.
That's it. That's all we got for you, folks. You got anything else? Might be. No. As always.
No, yeah. No. Our announcement we're supposed to be telling the people about next week. We'll be out of town, so our videos will be late because we're going to the Million Man March, so we won't get back until that Monday or Tuesday.
Monday. Yeah.
So y'all won't hear from us. Well,
you might while we're there. Yeah.
We'll see. We could probably Periscope since we ain't Periscope yet.
Nah,
now we have a reason since we can't really talk to the people any other way.
Yeah.
Anyway, until next time, I stole your line.
Yeah, you did. That's 2 times in a row. I done counted. Goddamn it. Shit. Peace, people.